Gut reset weeks have become one of the most alluring wellness trends online, promising that a short, intensive dietary overhaul can fix bloating, digestive discomfort, and even mood, energy, or immune function. Influencers often package these protocols as week-long challenges, emphasizing detox-style fiber regimens, elimination of processed foods, overnight juicing, or high-dose prebiotic and probiotic supplements. The appeal is obvious. People suffering from bloating, irregular bowel movements, or gut related discomfort are desperate for a solution that feels quick, visible, and actionable. The language of resets, detoxes, and microbiome reboots is seductive, offering the promise of instant improvement in a culture obsessed with rapid transformations. But behind the hype, these short term interventions are frequently ineffective, overly restrictive, and potentially harmful, particularly for vulnerable populations. Many of the popular protocols encourage massive shifts in fiber intake over a few days, often introducing prebiotic-rich powders or supplements in doses far higher than the gut can comfortably tolerate. While fiber is essential for gut health, sudden spikes can overwhelm the digestive system, causing bloating, cramping, gas, and even diarrhea. People who already experience gastrointestinal sensitivity may find these effects extreme or discouraging, and some may interpret them as evidence that the protocol is working, when in fact the body is reacting to stress. Ironically, such intense short-term interventions can disrupt normal digestion rather than supporting a healthy microbiome, particularly in individuals with irritable bowel syndrome, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or other underlying conditions. The trend also emphasizes elimination of so-called bad foods, processed foods, grains, sugar, and sometimes dairy or legumes, in the name of cleansing the gut. While reducing ultra-processed foods is generally beneficial, the framing of these foods as inherently toxic or microbiome damaging is misleading. It reinforces a binary view of food as either healing or harmful, which can foster guilt, anxiety, or disordered eating patterns. For teens, young adults, and other impressionable audiences, this framing may encourage extreme restriction, obsession over perfect gut health, and a focus on quick fixes rather than sustainable lifestyle habits. Probiotic and prebiotic supplements, often included in gut reset kits, carry their own risks when used aggressively. Overuse of prebiotics can exacerbate bloating, discomfort, and gas, while high doses of probiotics may trigger reactions in sensitive individuals, including constipation, bloating, or, in rare cases, infections in immunocompromised users. Most commercial probiotic strains are selected for shelf stability, not necessarily for meaningful colonization or long-term benefit in the human gut, meaning the promise of a reset is often overstated. Yet the trend markets these supplements as essential tools for rapid transformation, feeding into a cycle of expectation, trial, and disappointment. The science behind short-term gut resets is limited. The microbiome is incredibly complex and individualized, shaped by long-term diet, genetics, lifestyle, medication use, and environmental exposures. Temporary changes from a week-long intervention are generally minor, transient, and quickly reversed once normal eating resumes. Unlike metabolic or detox narratives popular online, the gut does not need a reboot to clear toxins, and the concept of a microbiome reset as a clean slate is largely a marketing invention. True improvements in gut health, such as increased microbial diversity, balanced digestion, and reduced bloating, emerge gradually through consistent dietary patterns, regular fiber intake, diverse plant foods, fermented foods in moderation, adequate hydration, and balanced macronutrient intake. There is no shortcut. Social media plays a huge role in amplifying the trend, portraying dramatic transformations, before and after photos, bloating comparisons, and success stories as proof that these resets work. These curated narratives exploit common frustrations with digestion, creating FOMO and an urgency to try the latest kit. Yet the results are often temporary, placebo-driven, or exaggerated. People may feel lighter, less bloated, or more energetic during the reset simply because of calorie restriction, elimination of processed foods, or placebo effects, not because the microbiome has been fundamentally improved. The danger is that this reinforces a cycle of repeated resets, over-restriction, and anxiety about gut health, which can become psychologically taxing over time. Another overlooked consequence is the disruption of natural eating patterns. Extreme fiber protocols or elimination strategies can interfere with appetite regulation, nutrient absorption, and normal meal timing. People may replace balanced meals with shakes, powders, or high-fiber snacks, which can lead to deficiencies in protein, fat-soluble vitamins, and minerals. This is particularly concerning for adolescents, young adults, or anyone relying on these programs for perceived health benefits without professional guidance. Ultimately, gut reset weeks capitalize on the desire for a quick solution to a complex, multifactorial problem. They appeal to the brain's preference for immediacy, promising visible results in a short time, while ignoring the fact that true microbiome health requires slow, consistent, and individualized changes. Rapid, intensive protocols may temporarily reduce bloating or create a sensation of cleansing, but they rarely produce lasting improvements and carry real risks: gastrointestinal discomfort, nutrient gaps, disordered eating patterns, and psychological stress. Sustainable gut health comes from long-term habits, diverse plant intake, moderation in processed foods, consistent hydration, and gentle incorporation of fermented foods or fiber supplements as needed. The promise of a reset week may feel empowering, but for most people, it is an illusion that distracts from the evidence-based strategies that actually support digestive balance, microbial diversity, and overall wellness.